Hi guys, how you doing? I just wanted to share with you a little insight, a little insight awareness about anxiety, stress, anger, all those issues that you can do, something that you can do really simply anywhere you are. And it's basically about your breath. So the first thing that enters your body, the first thing that you do when you're born is you breathe. So your breath is like your spirit, and it's the last thing to go when you pass away. So if you think of your breath as your spirit, and if you're stressed, anxious, upset, you breathe differently from when you're calm and contented. So if you focus and begin to become aware of your own body and become aware of how you're breathing, start noticing. That's kind of like mindfulness. You're being in the present moment. You're starting to become aware of your own body and aware of your breath. And if you notice, like when you're stressed or anxious, you start to breathe shorter, more rapid breaths. And what is breathing is oxygen. When you're breathing in that oxygen, it's very calming. So if you're taking short, rapid breaths because you're anxious or you're stressed out, what's that going to lead to? More stress, more anxiety, until sometimes it falls onto a full-blown anxiety attack. And if you've ever had an anxiety attack, you'll know you feel like you're going to die. You feel like you cannot breathe. But if you become aware of your breath and start tuning into the actual sacredness of your breath, your breathing, tuning into your spirit and your body by noticing if you're starting to breathe more rapidly, start taking longer, fuller breaths, and especially longer out breaths, because longer out breaths are calming, really calming to the mind. Taking in full breaths and breathe right down to your belly button. This is like you're breathing into your body, so your belly shouldn't be going in. When you're breathing in, it should be going out. It should be filling up with all that nourishing oxygen like a balloon. And then hold it for a few seconds and then release really slowly. You only need to do this for a few minutes, even a few breaths. You only need to do this. And as you do this, you'll become more in tune and more aware of how your body feels. And if you've ever taken panic attacks, you can begin to control those panic attacks. You'll know that when you when you take panic attacks, it's normally the fear of having a panic attack that brings on the actual panic attack. It is horrendous. I know, I've been there. So if you can just simply become aware of your breathing, you can control your stress levels, anxiety, panic attacks, anger as well. If you're feeling angry and upset, breathe. Just take a few minutes out, shut off from the whole world. Bombs could be going off. Just focus in yourself to reset and regulate your breath, and it brings you right back down to the present moment and helps you to become more in control of your own state than running off into those stressed out states, getting into panic mode. And that is your power. You're starting to create power in you by becoming aware and controlling that. So I hope that you found that useful. If you feel it would help someone else, please share. Thanks for watching. Evolve with Debbie. Love you guys.